I debated on if I wanted to make this video because it would cause me to be very vulnerable, very open, and I don't like to be like that. But this vlog channel is about me being honest. It's about the trials and tribulations of being a single mom, trying to make it in this world, trying to take care of her children, trying to be somebody, trying to just be successful, and all that stuff. So with the ups, there's a lot of downs, and this is one of them. Today is Mother's Day. Out of all days, today is Mother's Day, and it's not so happy of a Mother Day for me. I didn't plan for it to be this way, and this is makeup. I look like this because I was going to shoot, I have a collaboration with this brand that I was going to shoot the content for on my fashion channel. And so I did all this or whatever, and then I just came to a halt, and all this tears and stuff came about. So I'm at a pause right now with that. But this is makeup and stuff on my shirt. I ain't got no bra on. This is just rare, pure, authentic form, okay? But I'm making this video because one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube was because I felt like people need to see other people who have things very much in common with them to make them comfortable to share their story. That's what makes me want to share my story when I see other people going through the same thing. They have the ability and the strength to be comfortable and vulnerable enough to share whatever it is they're going on or going through. And it makes me more comfortable to know, oh my God, I'm not alone. That's one of my main reasons of being a content creator, because that's what makes me feel comfortable when I see somebody else going through the same thing, and I say to myself, I am not alone, or I'm not crazy, or I'm not this or that. There's somebody else out there that's going through the same thing, or has thought the same thing, or whatever. It humanizes me, if that makes sense. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going through stuff that I'm sure a lot of women are going through, a lot of single mothers are going through, and sometimes they want to know that somebody else feels their pain or understands them, so they can feel human, or don't feel like an outcast or an outsider, or feel crazy because they're going through whatever, right? So that's why I'm making this video as well, because I'm sure a lot of women are experiencing these feelings that I'm experiencing today, and have been experiencing for a long time. I feel like I'm depressed. I feel like I'm depressed. I feel like I am going through a depression. I thought I had it together. I thought I had the faith, but I think I'm depressed. My plan today, well, prior to today's, again, Mother's Day. So I was going to do the collaboration videos. I was going to edit. You guys know I've not been on this channel, and I feel like a lot of what I'm going through in this depression is affecting why I have been absent from my channels. But I haven't been on this channel uploading consistent content on this channel or my fashion channel, right? And I just have not been in the mood. I've not been in the mood to record. I've not been in the mood to do anything. I've not been in the mood. And it's way more than just being an introvert, right? I just don't want to do nothing. I mean, even my passion, I don't want to deal with it. And so I was going to do my collaboration videos, and I was going to edit. I still have, by the time you guys see this, hopefully you've seen, but I needed to edit my son coming to see me for spring break. Mind you, it's May 12th, Mother's Day. He came back in April. I'm usually never that far behind in uploading videos. I like to upload them and get them, record them, upload them, get them out the way. I don't hold on to videos for weeks or months. I just don't. But I have not been in the mood, and it's been like this for months, where creating content has not been in my forefront. And it has a lot to do with finances. I don't depend on nobody else to take care of me and my kids but myself. I don't depend on nobody to take care of my household but me and myself. And ever since I became a parent, I've always hustled. Always hustled. Had 2 or 3 jobs. Did side jobs, side hustles, whatever I could do. Right? And, today is no different. Meaning, currently, it's no different. I'm always hustling. And because of that, it stops me, and it has stopped me from doing a lot of things that I either want to do or need to do because I'm out here trying to make money. So with that being said, I was going to take today, you guys know I DoorDash, I was going to take today off from DoorDashing and just catch up on stuff, right? Do the videos, edit some videos, do my daughter's hair, maybe clean up. I was just going to take today to just catch up on stuff. I literally am just running around chasing money every day of the week. Every day of the week. It's my full-time job and DoorDashing every day of the week. I am burnt out. I am tired. But on top of that, my daughter stresses me out to no end. I am mentally drained. I am physically drained. And because I have all of these burdens on my shoulders, it takes away from me taking care of myself. It takes away from me taking care of my house. It takes away from me taking care of everything else but money. And I hate that for myself. I hate that I'm allowing my finances to take control of everything. And I just broke down today, and I was just like, my daughter, she doing her normal duties. You don't know, my daughter has autism, but she is very hyperactive. So she's on the go 24 hours a day. When you are tired and you are stressed and you are a single parent and you have everything on your shoulders and you have either mental issues or depression, dealing with a hyperactive 5-year-old does not make it any better. It makes it extremely worse. So with her wanting to do everything under the sun today, then my sister wanted me to go to a brunch. I really did not want to go, but I felt like I had to because, she put in work, and then I canceled out, and I kind of felt bad, but then I kind of felt like, well, I didn't want to go. And it's just like everybody is in some way, shape, or form needs something from me. Whether it's a job, my kids, I don't have friends, but it's just like somebody, bills, somebody want something from me. And I just want everybody to leave me alone. I'm at that point. And so I just started thinking about all of that, and I just became so depressed. And I just shut down and I cried. In this very seat, I cried. And I've been still crying. Even with all the faith in the world, God gonna work it out. God has been a blessing. God has shown me things. You know, some things are going good, or some things look like they're in the up and up. It still don't matter. There are things that need to be taken care of in my life that it is taking forever for it to be taken care of, and that is frustrating the hell out of me. I feel like I can't do anything, take care of myself or anybody else, until my finances are good. And that's just what it is. And I really hate, again, that it's taking control, but I just have to really be honest with myself. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do nothing. Don't invite me nowhere. Don't ask me nothing. No, 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 no. I need to take care of this, because I'm the only one that can take care of it. The only one that can take care of that. When it don't go right, people are calling my phone, not nobody else. And I'm just so overwhelmed. And it's putting me in this depression where, and the reason why I feel like it's depression, because literally earlier today, I was like, okay, let me just get all this stuff out the way. Let me just do what I need to do. And then, you know, get back to what I'm trying to do. And then in the middle of, you know, a split second, I just became depressed. I just became down. And it's like my mood, I could be happy earlier within that day, and then I could turn around, think about stuff, and now I'm back to being depressed. I really think it's my moods that make me feel like I'm going through depression. I can be praising God yesterday and thanking him for whatever he may have done at that time. The next day I'm back to being sad, crying, depressed, upset, hurt, whatever. After this moment I'm having tomorrow, I can wake up, okay, I got those tears out the way. I let it out. All right, let's get back to it. God is good, yada, yada, yada. It's like up and down. And I just, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I do see a therapist. I told you guys I've seen it there. I see a therapist. I have not talked to her in maybe a month or so. But I definitely need to make a session with her. But I really feel like none of this is going to subside until I get my finances right. That's just point blank period. It's two things. It's either some of this weight is taken off my shoulders, or I need the finances to take care of it. If I'm going to take care of it by myself, I need the finances to do so. And I really hate to put my business out there, but it's life, and it's truth, and it's facts. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's going through this, that's feeling like this, or anything like that. My daughter is asleep right now. This is how I know, and I love my daughter to death. I really do. I love my child. I love my child. I think she's a special star. But if I tell you that I didn't wish things ended up different, I'd be lying. I don't know how to deal with my daughter. I don't know how to deal with her by myself. And I'm not necessarily saying, I mean, obviously, like if it's not clear as day, her daughter, her father wants nothing to do with her, right? I deal with that, but I also say, okay, you know, it is what it is. It hurt you. He's a bastard, and you know everything else under the sun. But okay, it is what it is. You have to, you know, As mothers, you got to do what you got to do, right? You have to do what you got to do. You know, it is what it is. Although it would absolutely help to have the other parent around, I don't bank on that, solely on that. I want to be able to handle it on my own, right? And so, but I can't. As far as her behavior, there's tons of books and, you know, programs and therapy and all that stuff. Tons of information that can help parents and how to cope and how to deal with a child of autism. There's many resources. The problem I'm having is when you have to do everything all the time, you don't have time. People say, and this is what frustrates me, when people say you gotta make time. I understand that, but there are things that can't wait. There are things that can't wait, or there's things that I must say and do to ease my mind in that moment before I lose it. So what that means is, if I have to give in to my child because she working my nerve in that moment and I'm stressed out, and in order for me not to go off, if I just give in to her, whatever, do what you want to do. I know that's not the right thing to do, but to make sure I don't go off on my kid, the best thing for me to do is just whatever, go ahead. I don't have the patience. I don't have the wherewithal to parent right in that moment. But there's a lot of those moments where I don't have the time. And I hate that for myself. I feel like because I don't have that time, because I'm trying to make sure everything works out right, because I'm trying to make sure that my kids, you know, don't go without, I feel like my daughter is suffering from that. I feel like I'm not being the best parent. My daughter is gaining weight because of me. Because of me. Well, how, Simone? Because I don't have time to be sitting here cooking healthy meals because I'm out and I'm driving, and so I'm getting fast food every day. Because I'm trying to be out making money. So my child is suffering because I'm not being at home and doing what I'm supposed to do, the right thing to do. I feel like my child is behind a little bit with her letters and numbers and stuff because I'm not at home help teaching her, because I'm out. I don't even know if I should even be talking about this or posting this. Now I know what, you know, YouTubers and people say when they say, I don't know if I should post this, because this is being real vulnerable. It's like, what if your haters, or not haters, I shouldn't say that. I don't feel like I got haters. But it's like, what if, you know, those who want to see you fail, or people in your real life see this and really realize what's going on, or, you know, the ones, you know, who left you high and dry, laughing at your tears and stuff, like you want them to, you know that you're not winning right now, type of feeling. Like, I don't know, because I'm not able to be at home parenting my kid, meaning taking the time out to spend with my daughter, teaching her things, creating moments with her. I'm not that parent. I'm not like, let's talk about the different kind of parents though. Let's talk about that, because you have moms that are able to be stay-at-home moms, or not even just stay-at-home moms, but moms who are very active in their kids' lives. Active meaning, you know, doing the projects with them, and you know, taking them to different places on the weekends or whatever, and sitting down doing not even just school projects, but little, you know, projects to spend time with them and do cute stuff and play with them. You have moms, you know, those kind of moms. Then you have the moms who are not built like that. The moms who have to work consistently all the time because they're single moms or they can't do it. And I feel like I'm that mom. I feel like I'm that mom where I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. You have moms that are nurturing, loving, caring, and you have moms that are just providers. And I feel like I'm a mom that's a provider. Maybe it has a lot to do with my situations with my kids, and I was, you know, being a single parent. I will have to say, you know, me and my son's father have came a long way. We are really good now, and I can't say I'm a single parent in that aspect anymore, you know, because my son lives with his dad now. He has stepped up, taking care of him. It was still a rough road, but you know, he has stepped up and, you know, has taken care of him and stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all in my nose. But you know, my makeup is just horrible. Anyway, he has stepped up a lot and taken care of him, and I passed that baton to him. So even though as a mom, as a woman, I'm always going to move like they're my primary, as if I'm the primary caregiver. That's just as a mom, like, cause listen, what's the saying? Mama's baby, daddy's maybe, you know? So I'm always going to move and work like I'm the primary caretaker of my children, because I am, you know. But I do have to give his father credit now that he has stepped up and is taking care of his son and taking a little bit of that burden off of me, right? But at the core, I still feel like I'm a single mom. I still feel like, you know, all the weight is always gonna be on me. You know, some people say as a mom, as the mother, as the woman, it is. We always have to carry the burden of taking care of our children. Even if the father is in the picture, we always feel like it's always our, you know, it's always our duty to take care of everything or figure out everything. Now, of course, with my daughter's father, you know, it is my job because he's not around. He never seen her. Well, I mean, you know, outside of child support, but you know, I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna get all into that, but I'm just saying that was the only time when we had to, you know, go to court. But I don't even like to put all that out there. I don't. I'm not a person that puts all that out there. I'm not gonna bash him, right? Even though I want to. Mentally, verbally and physically bash him. I'm not, right? Because that's not the right thing to do. But that's what builds up the tears, right? Because I gotta be strong, be the bigger one, still try to figure it out. That's what is causing all of this, along with having to deal with her autism and her behavior by myself, you know? So that's why I say it's either some of these burdens, one or two things need to happen in my life. Either some of these burdens are taken off and I get help, or if I have to do all this by myself, give me the resources that I need. Because I can't. I don't even know how I'm hanging in there. I understand it's the Lord and everything else, but listen, I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. When my daughter is at school, and I don't want this to come off, okay? Let me just say this. I don't want this to come off like I don't want my daughter. Do I wish that I made better choices? Absolutely. Absolutely. But now that she's here, do I wish, you know, that I don't want my daughter or something? No, because for some reason now in the news, parents, these women are giving their kids back or what. I know y'all haven't seen that crap. We're not even gonna get into that, but I understand. The one thing I can say, I understand their frustration. I completely understand their frustration. Some of their frustration is exactly how I feel, but at the end of the day, I can never just give my kids away. I can never, no matter how stressed I am, I can never just give them away to somebody. But I don't want this to come off like, you know, I don't want her or whatever. I'm just stressed out. When I'm at home and she's in daycare, my mind is at ease, right? Even though there's still things on my mind, my body is at ease. It's like the minute she gets in that car when I pick her up from daycare, my anxiety, I didn't even know I had anxiety. I didn't even know it. I thought it was just from my previous job. I absolutely have anxiety. Like, and I believe I had it before my last job. The intensity, you know, of speaking to other people, dealing with the public, you know, dealing with issues. Like, I didn't realize that, you know, I had that kind of stuff or dealt with that kind of stuff in the form of anxiety until recently. But like my anxiety, it goes off the roof, okay? My nerves, I get my head hurts, I get a headache. It's just, I'm telling you, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's more to me than what I understand and realize. I don't know. I don't know if it's more going on in me that I don't even know. Cause this can't be normal. It can't be normal. I'm only 37 and I'm tired. I'll be 37 and I'm tired. I'm so tired. Mentally, physically, I'm tired. I know I need to work out. I know I need to lose weight. I know I need to eat better. But when you got bills, you don't care about any of that. When you got stuff you don't care about any of that. And then you still gotta live. My bills don't care about any of that. They want the rent on the first. They want the light bill due. The internet is due. They don't care nothing about you trying to lose weight. They don't care about any of that. A huge part of me do feel like that I'm going to win. Right? I feel like this is just a period in my time, in my life, that I'm going through. But I do feel like I'm going to win. The problem is, when am I gonna win? Because I feel like I've been going through this for a very long time. I'm not just a girl that sits on her butt. Okay? So when I say I've been going through this a long time, every opportunity or resource or any way I can switch up my situation, switch up my life, switch up my surroundings, switch up my plan, whatever I've tried or I've done or I've attempt to do. I'm not a lazy person. But then when you're a single parent, you have to do what you can do within the means of your children. Can I work 3, 4, 5 jobs? I absolutely will. Right? I absolutely will. Right? But when you have children and they go to school from this time to this time and you ain't got no babysitters and all this, you got to do what you got to do within that time frame. Right? My kids are not my mother's responsibility. I can't always ask her to babysit. I used to, but I can't always ask her to babysit. So if I want to work 4, 5, 6 jobs, I can't expect my mother to watch my children, you know. Well, I'd say children when they were a little bit, when Josiah was a little bit younger, but now that he's older. But you still, even with my daughter, I can't, she's a lot. I don't want to put her on everybody. I barely want to deal with it. Then putting somebody else onto her, no, I can't do that. I have to deal with the small window that I have to do as much as I can, right? Why do you think I DoorDash for my child? I gotta take her with me. I gotta do what I gotta do. I ain't got cousins and all that. You know what I'm saying? That you know, we a small knit family. I ain't got a whole bunch of cousins that can help and watch my kids and they cousins and aunts. I ain't got all of that. It's a couple of us, right? In this little circle. It's a couple of us. So I have to do everything. I'm responsible for all of this. Even if I do get help, at the end of the day, I'm responsible for making all of this work. Me. That's a lot of pressure. Could I have made better choices that probably would have gotten me in this situation? Absolutely, but it is what it is. I feel like, you know, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm all in my nose. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest. I took responsibility and ownership of the cards that I was dealt. And I wish other people would have too. But I can't worry about that. I have to do what I need to do. Even if I did make the wrong choices in life, I still don't feel like I should be going through this. You know? It's like as if it's a punishment. Well, you should have made better choices, or you should have picked better. And now, no, like, okay, and I picked okay. But this is my thing, right? And I'm speaking for myself and other women. Okay, they made the wrong choices. Fine. They're not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Tons of people that made the wrong choices. But it doesn't mean that person should have to go through hell and hot water because they made the wrong choice. Especially if that person is doing everything they can to make life better. That's my thing. If you still making wrong choices and if you not trying to better your situation, then you shouldn't be getting no blessings. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't say that, but whatever. But if you have a person who said, okay, you know what? I messed up. I shouldn't have did this. I'm taking ownership. I'm taking responsibility. If I got to work hard, double up. Okay, fine. I've been doing all that. Why am I still going through this? Like, when is this end? Okay, I get it. I'm doing it. All right. Like, what's up? What do I got to do? Then, you know, you go through the whole thought process of, you know, if I was out here doing this, I could have been made this money. If I was out here doing some legal stuff, I could have been. No, you try to go down the right path and you trying to, you know, be real Christian-like. And it just seemed like the slow path it's really slowing. Okay. It's just like, God, like what? Jesus, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm over it all. I really am. When I tell you, when I have conversations with my mother, and, you know, she's obviously heard my breakdowns and stuff. I'm sure she's watching this. And, you know, I'm like, I don't know. Let me tell you something, okay? I have asked God directly. Okay, sir, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that I'm missing? What is it that I did wrong in my past that I may need to fix? Because that could be a thing too. Things may not be going right in your life or going at a slower pace. Because there's some things you need to, you know, to fix in from the past. So what is it? What do I need to fix? Let me, like, you know, show me what I need. Am I going down the wrong? If I'm going down the wrong path, point me to the right direction. What am I? And I just feel like I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing nothing. Not a goddamn thing. When it come down to dating the wrong man, he'll tell me real quick. He'll show me real quick. Nope. When it come down to me wanting somebody and I can't have them, he'll show me real quick. No, girl, no. But when it come down to other things that I'm asking him, I can hear nothing. Silence. Nothing. It's just like, God, like seriously. I be feeling like God want me to suffer. I really do. I be feeling like he just want me to go through it. I'm trying not to give up. I'm trying not to throw in the towel, because I'm telling you, I'm this close. Like, ain't no space. It's closed. These fingers are closed. I ain't got none. I'm not this close. I'm close. Okay, to just shutting it down. Cause whatever that means is what that means. I'm tired. Let me clarify, cause I don't want my mama to think nothing crazy, cause I know she watching this. What I mean by that is, I'm close, not this close, I'm close to just saying, forget it. Whatever end up happening in my life ends up happening. I'm not putting no more effort into it. I'm not putting no more nothing. If it don't go right and something happened because of that, something happened. I don't care. Because I feel like efforts that I'm putting in is not acknowledged until later. I need something to happen now. Like now. I understand God works on his own time. Let's be honest though. I need something to happen now. Like, I'm tired of, I've been waiting. Then you come later on. I need something like right now. Right now. I can't wait. I can't wait. And because you come on your own time, that's why I say whatever happens in the meantime happens. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not putting no effort into nothing. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Show everybody what I've been working on, what I'm doing, what drives me to be excited. Do stuff for other people. But this lid, it just won't open. And I don't know why it won't open for me. You would think there's so many people in this world that's doing so bad, yet they're thriving. Why? Well, the people who are trying to do stuff right and live right and do right, it's taking time for them to flourish. Why? That's so backwards. I can't believe I'm sitting on this camera doing this. I mean, like, I ain't never done it before, but still. But I know that somebody can relate to this video. I know there's a mother or a woman that can relate to this video. And even though it makes me vulnerable, even if it's people in my past that may see this is real life. I know I'm gonna make it, and I know I'm gonna be somebody, and I know my kids gonna be good. Right? But right now, this is my testimony that I'm going through. I guess that's the end of this video, y'all.